Good evening, Tiger fans, and welcome to Ernie Eveland Gym for the Hall of Fame game between your Paris Tigers and the visiting La Salette Lions. We are between games here, the junior varsity and the varsity contest. We'll have 15 minutes on the clock after the introduction of this year's Hall of Fame inductees into the Paris High School Hall of Fame. Once the ceremonies get started, we will bring those to you. Then we will back away while the teams warm up and then come back with the national anthem and the starting lineup. So we will go a little bit radio silent here so that you can enjoy the festivities here from Ernie Eveland Gym. We'll be back in just a little bit.
Hall of Fame, it is my great honor to introduce to you the 7 members of the 2025 class of the Hall of Fame. The late Bobby Cochran, represented by his daughter Jan Peter. Although Bobby left us way too soon, many Tiger fans have heard of his exploits on the basketball court. Bobby was a member of the 42 state runner-up team. As a senior, he was a member of the 43 state champions and described by one sports writer as quicker than greased lightning on the basketball court. He was a 4-year letterman, starting as a freshman for Coach Ernie Eveland. In addition to his speed and quickness, Bobby was one of the top ball handlers and dribblers of the time. The late Coach Bill Nebbs, represented by his wife Kayla and their children. A stellar coach and a builder of young men and women, Coach Nebbs was a native of Newman. Coach came to Paris after teaching and coaching at Redmond Junior High School, joining the Tigers as an assistant football, basketball, and baseball coach and driver's ed PE teacher. He was an assistant football coach for Coach Joe Dolio for the undefeated 63 football team. When Dolio was named high school principal following the tragic death of John P. Allen and 2 cheerleaders, Coach Nebb was hired as a head varsity football coach. He led the Tigers to a stellar 8-0-1 record and the EI League Championship. In his 10 years leading the Orange and Black, he accumulated an impressive 57-29-4 record for a winning percentage of .656. After earning his administrative degree at Illinois State University and a year at Clinton High School, he took over the reins of Wheaton North High School's athletic program. Following his retirement in 2000 after 41 years in education, the Wheaton North Gym was named in his honor. Don Jordan. Don was an all-around athlete, lettering in football, basketball, and baseball, and was a 3-year starter in football, basketball, and baseball. He was a point guard for the basketball team, which lost only 3 games when he was a starter. He was the second leading scorer behind teammate and Hall of Fame member Dave Dickerson and the leading free throw shooter for Paris. He was the basketball co-captain his senior year and an All-Eastern Illinois Conference player twice. Don put together an impressive 22-game streak of scoring in double digits for the Tigers. He went on to play basketball at the University of Evansville and was a member of the undefeated NCAA College Division National Championship team. John Helfrich. A 1965 graduate of Paris High School, John Helfrich was an all-around athlete for the Tigers, earning 13 letters. John Helfrich is best remembered by teammates as a voracious competitor and strong leader. Arguably one of the greatest Paris quarterbacks in school history, he led the Tigers under 2 different head coaches, Joe Dolio and Bill Nebbs, to an impressive 17-0-1 record as a junior 1970 graduate of Paris High School, Joel was an outstanding basketball player and a champion discus thrower for the Tigers. As a junior high player, Mayo coach Ezra Smithson taught Irish the hook shot, which became his signature shot in high school. A 6'2" center as a freshman, Joel helped lead the team to a 17-1 record. The next year, he joined the varsity as a sophomore for Coach Brett Brown, earning a letter when the team finished 19-9. As a junior, the team finished 24-4. Irish earned second team All-EI Conference as a junior. As a senior, they won the EI tournament, the Paris Holiday tournament, and the IHSA regional tournament, finishing again with a 24-4 record. He earned All-State honorable mention as a junior and senior. He was also first team All-EI Conference. Joel was one of the top discus competitors in Illinois during his high school career and held the school record in the event for more than 30 years. He was captain of the track team, but a bad case of mono limited his participation as a senior. Following high school graduation, Joel played basketball at the University of Winnipeg, earning all conference honors. Chris Eldridge. Chris did it all when he was a Tiger, top athlete, class president, and a true student leader. Chris excelled in football, basketball, and baseball. He personified hard work and leadership when he played for the Tigers. As a senior, he was captain of both the football and basketball teams, playing for Coach Bill Neves and Coach Gene Gorley. He earned 10 varsity letters for Paris as a three-sport athlete. In football, Eldridge was an All-Apollo Conference selection as a Tiger quarterback and was voted by opposing players as the football team's recipient of the Methodist Men's Good Sportsmanship as a junior and a senior. As a three-year starter for Coach Gene Gorley, Eldridge netted more than 1,500 points in an era where there was no three-point shot, averaging 11 points, 22 points, and 25 points as a sophomore, junior, and senior, respectively. He established the record for the most points per game, 41, and for a total points scored in the Paris Holiday tournament. As a basketball senior, Eldridge earned the Richard Dick Foley Most Valuable Player Award and was selected as the Decatur Herald Review Class AA Player of the Year as a senior, leading the Tigers to the regional championship. Following his high school career, Eldridge was a four-year starter at Illinois Wesleyan, playing 3 years with eventual NBA Hall of Famer Jack Sikma. Sasha Lees. Sasha, a 2005 graduate of Paris High School, is arguably one of the best, if not the best, all-around girl athlete in Paris High School history. She is the first Hall of Fame inductee to be selected in her first year of eligibility. Not only did she excel in basketball and track and field for the Lady Tigers, but she was also recruited by colleges and universities in 5 sports: golf, softball, basketball, track, and rugby. While she earned all-conference honors in basketball, Leaf was also one of the best in the state in the shot put and discus. She was a 4-time All-Apollo Conference in track and field, as well as an 8-time IHSA state track qualifier, 4 times each in shot and discus. As a freshman, she finished 7th in the shot put. As a junior, she took 3rd place in the discus and held both 2 school records in those events for many years. A 4-year starter on the Lady Tiger basketball team, coached by Coach Tom Mazzell, she was a 3-time Apollo Conference selection as a sophomore, junior, and senior. Her senior year, the Lady Tigers went 29-2 and qualified for state, falling to Decatur St. Teresa in the quarterfinals. Lees continued her career at Illinois University in track and field, earning indoor and outdoor All-American honors. She currently serves as Assistant Athletics Director of Business Operations at the University of Mississippi, Ole Miss, a title she's held since 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 class of the Paris High School Athletic Hall of Fame.
Appreciate you all joining us early for the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. We'll step aside for a little bit. We will keep the mics hot, though, so that you can enjoy the alumni pep band as they entertain us here between games. We will be back about 5 minutes before tip-off with the pregame show and introduction of the starting lineup. So stay tuned here on Parasports Network and enjoy the PHS pep band.
book features Ernie Eveland Gymnasium and is available for purchase for $30.
Carroll Funeral Home, the Chrisman Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Lou Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Good evening once again from Ernie Eveland Gym, where your Paris Tigers are set to face the La Salette Lions. Hope you are enjoying this Valentine's weekend thus far. Alongside my partner for tonight, Ernie Eveland, I'm Jeff Chambers. We will bring you play-by-play action of the varsity contest. Hope you enjoyed the Hall of Fame ceremony that we held for you, or we broadcast for you just a few minutes ago, and also enjoying the PHS Alumni Pet Band this evening.
Sound just as good as always.
Absolutely. If you missed any of the Hall of Fame induction ceremonies, make sure that you go back and watch this broadcast. 7 new members inducted into the PHS Hall of Fame. We are just about set for our national anthem. We will step aside for just a moment, be back with some more pregame thoughts and starting lineups here on the Para Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to historic Ernie Eveland Gymnasium for tonight's varsity basketball game against our guests from La Salette and your Paris Tigers. Prior to the start of today's contest, we ask you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
Dr. Kevin Pruitt leading the best band in the land, along with some alumni help this evening. We are all set for the introduction of starting lineups. First off, for the visiting La Salette Lions. The extra noise that you are hearing in the background is the student section of the La Salette Lions, and you will be hearing them all night. They have a full bleacher section, almost completely full, and they are definitely in full throat. Very senior-laden lineup for Coach Steve Rosetio. Lions come in with a record of 22-5 on the season, while your Tigers dropped a game last night down at Mount Carmel, at 11-16 on the season, 0-6 in the LIC. Turn over my partner Lenny for the Paris Tigers starting lineup.
All righty, starting tonight will be a 6'1 freshman. Number 4, Marcus Hutchings. And number 5, Maddox Hutchings. He is a 5'10 junior. Number 2, 6'4 junior, Dawson Rogers. Number 11, 6' senior, Carrick Vitale. And rounding out the starters will be 6'4 senior, number 30, Carter Eastham.
Usual suspects for the Tigers, Coach Chase Brinkley. As we mentioned, Tigers fell last night down at Mount Carmel. A very winnable game for them. They fell by a score of 41-30. Held a 6-point lead after one quarter of play, but in the second and third quarters, they scored at just 8 points total. And that's where Mount Carmel took control. That also gave them their first conference win of the season. We're all set. Dawson Rogers set to jump center. against Benedict Blood. Tigers control the tip. Marcus Hutchings has it. Now to Maddox. Man-to-man, or excuse me, a 3-2 zone. Maddox with the first points of the game. A 3-point bucket from the top of the key. Good sign for the Tigers. The only 3-pointer they made last night down at Mount Carmel came in the final minute of the game.
Oh, wow.
That was from Braylon Mills. Alley-oop, backdoor. That's a play that was pretty much a patented play for the La Salette Lions. They run that exclusively. Full court pressure from the Lions. Maddox has it, and La Salette clears out. They look to trap in that corner, much like they did in the JV game. Easton back to the basket, nice find. Maddox, his shot from 6 feet is good. Maddox with all 5 of the Tigers points here. They lead at 5-2, first minute of the game. Agbap has it. He drives. Ball's on the deck. Vitale took it away from him. His shot's no good. Tough shot. Came down awkwardly, and he's kind of moving gingerly back down the court. This will be the pace of this game. La Salette is all up in your face. Don't give up a lot of points offensively. If you look down some of their scores, they only allow probably 35 to 40 points a game. Tigers keeping up that pressure defense. They did a great job defensively last night. Just gave away a few easy layups, and that's going to be a foul early on.
Yep, got a foul on Carrick. That'll be his first.
Brendan Quigley will check in, sophomore for the Lions. He will replace Dominic Trask.
Just about had another one there.
That probably should have been over and back. Agbap with a shot from 8, no good. Battles for rebound. Dawson Rogers has it. Tigers have numbers. Marcus streaking up the right side. Loses the handle out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Belong to La Salette. Marco Cruz running the point for the Lions. He crosses midcourt. Post pass poked away by Eastham. The Blood got it, and foul will be called on the Tigers.
I think that'll go against Maddox, I think. Yep.
It's in the indication of the JV contest. There'll be plenty of fouls in this one. This officiating crew likes to call a lot of things. Trask right back in the lineup. One thing about the Lions is they do not shy away from contact. If you don't know much about them, they are primarily a rugby school that recruits players from not only all over the country, all over the world. And little old Olivet, Illinois. There's a 3 on the way, no good. Marcus has it. He's got Dawson Rogers ahead. Rogers, his shot high off the glass is good. Tigers up 7-2. 5:20 left here in the first quarter. And first time out of the game will be taken by the Lions. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here and let you enjoy the PHS Pep Band. Let you hear from some of our sponsors, or from all of our sponsors here before the evening's over. But we kind of like for you to enjoy the atmosphere tonight.
Nothing like Ernie Eveland Gym, that's for sure.
So the Lions have the basketball. They trail by 5, 7-2, 5:10 left here in the opening quarter. Cruz, Tiger, tough man-to-man defense. Cruz nowhere to go. And turnover. That'll be off the body of Maddox. Tigers' defensive intensity here in this one tonight. Very short turnaround from last night, only about 18 hours of rest. Coming off back-to-back overtime games, too. So there could be some weariness from the Tigers before this one's over, and La Salette will wear you down.
They will, that's for sure.
Whitehead, his shot from 12, no good. Hutchings kind of falls into that one and stolen from behind. No chance to rest or catch your breath here against these Lions. They come right at you. And another turnover for La Salette. Eastham gets it to Maddox. 4.5 left opening quarter. Tigers on top. I'll fix the scoreboard here on the next dead ball, so bear with us. 7-2, Tigers lead it. They have the ball. Marcus dump pass into Vitale, kicks it back out to Eastham. Maddox will back things up. La Salette staying in that 3-2 zone. Now extending it to the volleyball line. There's a good find, a good cut from Vitale. His shot partially blocked. And it'll be turnover, and it will belong to the Tigers.
Oh, they're saying it's La Salette ball.
Or excuse me, La Salette.
Yeah.
And I thought it was tipped. So JP Agbap will check in. That's about all the farther we're going to go on those gentlemen's last names.
Yeah.
It's a Scrabble. It's automatic win in Scrabble for sure. Plenty of vowels. We'll call them Agbap. There's a 3, no good. And it'll be out of bounds and belong to the Tigers.
Might be quite the contest between the La Salette cheering section and our alumni band.
Pass poked away. It'll remain with the Tigers. Maddox will trigger the pass inbounds. Vitale down to Eastham. His shot's blocked out of bounds. He'll stay with the Tigers. There's a good pass inside. Eastham with the shot. He will head to the line and shoot a pair.
Trask picked up the personal for La Salette, his first, team's first.
Eastham knocked down the first. Tigers lead at 8-2. Go. Scoreboard should be good for y'all now. Second free throw coming from Carter. No good. Marcus keeps it alive. Rogers goes up for 2, and he's fouled. Offensive rebounds belong to the Tigers so far in this one. Rogers shooting a pair. First one rattles home. Benedict Blood will check back in for the Lions. Dead silent here in Eveland.
Yeah,
Marcus tried to keep it alive again. He's going to be called for over the back this time.
Marcus over the back. That'll be his first, team's third.
One thing the Tigers cannot afford here is foul trouble for any of these starters. They only played 7 guys last night. 6 of them had pretty good amount of playing time. There's a drive and a scoop and a finish that time by Cruz. As we approach 3 minutes here in the first quarter, Tigers on top 9-4. That ball stolen away from Marcus. Here comes Trask. He'll wait. Now Cruz. Shot from 8 feet, it's no good. Rogers has it. Tigers running. Rogers kicks it out to Vitale. His wide open 3, no good. Rogers with another board. He'll put it back strong. His jump hook, no good. A couple of good looks for the Tigers that time, coming up empty. entry pass in to Blood. That's stolen away from behind. Marcus beats everybody down the court, lays off the glass for two. 11-4 as we approach 2 minutes left here in the opening quarter. Poked away by Vitale. They'll stay with the Lions. Braylon Mills will check in for the Tigers, as will Brendan Quigley. JP Agbap in the backcourt, guarded by Mills. Trask all alone, backed up top. The Lions working around the circle. Trask drives, kicks, stolen away by Mills. He looks to push. Marcus in the corner, his three short. And tipped out of bounds by the Lions. Tigers will get it right back. Henry Sick will check in for the Lions. We've already played 9 players, and that's far in the first quarter.
Salette goes pretty deep.
Entry pass on the inbounds play to Eastham. He kicks it back out. Mills, three.
Yes!
Good. Tigers lead it by 10, 14-4. Minute and a half left here in the opening quarter. Agbap right side to Whitehead. Blood up top to Quigley. Blood gets it back. He drives. A lot of contact. Nothing called there. Wild shot up. Gets his own board. Stuck in the lane. Turns. Fires off the glass. No good. Out of bounds. It'll belong to the Tigers.
Oh, this game is really going to get comical between the alumni band and Salette cheering section.
Mills and Vitale work the ball across the timeline. Now Kirk drives to the free throw line, kicks it out to Eastham, right back to Vitale. Nowhere to go, kicks it to Rogers. He splits a pair of lines and lays it in for 2. 12-point lead for the Tigers, under a minute left. Agbap drives, stopped at the lane, gets it back, kicks it back out to Blood. Half a minute left. There's a long three. That's a pure shot right there from Whitehead. The Tigers with 20 seconds left. See if they can't get the final points here of this quarter. Rogers left side. Back to Mills. He'll fire a quick three, long off the back iron. Hutchings with the board. Vitale from the elbow, no good. Agbap has it, 5 on the clock. A lot of contact. Rogers pinned the ball to the backboard for the block shot. They're going to call goaltending on that one.
Returning for Paris, number 5, Maddox Hutchings.
Tough call on that one.
Yeah, it was. Who ended up getting the basket then?
22 got
22,
the basket
okay.
there, JP Agbap.
Okay.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter, as zeros are showing across the clock. We'll step aside, let you hear from a few of our sponsors. Be back here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
So basket interference call draws Salette within 7. Tigers led by as many as 12. Now the lead is 16-9 as we head to the second quarter. Officials are gathered around the scorers table. Not exactly sure what they're discussing, but it should be Tiger ball here. Or excuse me, it should be La Salette ball.
Yeah.
Tigers controlled the tip, so they got it sorted out. We're going to take tomorrow off, but we'll be right back on the air Monday night. So Lady Tigers begin a regional play. They will face Effingham St. Anthony at 7:30. Have that game for you right here on the Paris Sports Network. La Salette start the first quarter, their first possession. Blood gets his back to the basket, and he's going to be called for travel. Good defense from Carter.
Yes, it was.
Carter ended up fouling out last night, but he did a great job against the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. Now Marcus streaking down the court. Vitale in the corner. Maddox at the elbow is going to be fouled and head to the line.
Cruz picks up the personal, his first, team's first this quarter.
Good to see Maddox more assertive here in this one, at least early on. He's got that scoring ability. His first free throw is good. He's got 6 of the Tigers' 17 points. Off the back iron, La Salette gets the rebound. Cruz directing traffic. Tigers in man-to-man defense. Agbap off his leg, gets it back. Nowhere to go. Back to Cruz. Cruz keeps his dribble, drives baseline. Tried to get the ball to the elbow, stolen away by the Tigers. Here comes Mills. He's flashing to the basket.
Oh.
Shot off the back iron, no good. La Salette controls. Cruz walks it across. Calling out play number 4, which must be a Whitehead 3, but he missed it. Marcus has it. Now Maddox at top. Right side to Mills. Down the corner goes to Vitale. Hutchings to Mills.
Whoa.
Now Vitale stolen away.
Yeah, they read that one.
Maddox on the deck, as is Mills. And Coach Brinkley's going to call a timeout to save that turnover. Love the effort from the Tigers here early on. 6:27 left. We'll step aside and let you listen to the PHS Pep Band. We'll be back. 6:27 left, 17-9. Tigers lead it. Out of the Tiger timeout. They will have it. Rogers remains on the bench. He took a nasty spill last night down at Mount Carmel and sat out most of the second and third quarters, returning in that fourth. He's on the bench. Maddox from top of the key. His 3, no good. Battle 4, knocked out of bounds by the Lions. Stay with the Tigers. Marcus on the inbound. Struggled to get it in. Finally does to Eastham. Now Mills. Once again, the 3-2 zone. Maddox another 3, top of the key, no good. Rebound pulled down by Quigley. Nearly threw it out of bounds. Agbap has it. In the corner it goes to Sick. His 3 is no good. Vitale with the board. La Salette ice cold to start this. Marcus starts, stops,
Yes.
and finishes at the rim. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play.
Blood picks up the personal, his first, team second.
Rogers checked back in. Marcus will have one free throw. Tigers back up by 10. Off the back iron, no good. Battle for. Vitale skied for that, came down. It'll be a travel call. Or excuse me, Rogers. Him and Easton both had hands on it. It's going to be a turnover. 19-9, 5:30 left here in the second quarter. Holman. Mills with a steal. Tigers have numbers, but Agbap with a hand on it and a turnover. Sick back to Agbap. Corner it goes to Hanlon. He'll fire three and knock it down. Maddox up ahead to Mills. Tigers get it across. Eastham all alone left side. He'll drive and hit the line and shoot two more. Good strong take that time from Carter.
Holman picks up the personal, his first, team's third.
4:58 left. Tigers look to add to their 7-point lead. First free throw is good.
Now this week, Carter signed his letter of intent to play football at Taylor University. Missed his second one.
Agbap has it. 20-12, Tigers lead it. Hanlon picks up his dribble. Corner to Sick. Now Hanlon. Hanlon drives. Oh, nice dump pass that time. Holman with the
Count the
finish.
basket, and the foul's going to go against Eastham.
Just a silly foul. That was already a bucket. Just go ahead and let him have it. Live to fight another day. And Vitale will check in, replacing Dawson Rogers. So Holman gets his own three-point play. La Salette as close as they've been in a while, 20-15, 4:34 left. Rogers waits for traffic to clear. Now gets the cross. Now Maddox. La Salette's going man-to-man this trip, or at least extending their zone. Maddox picks his dribble up. Rogers all alone in the corner. Couldn't find him, though. Vitale took a step.
That'll be another turnover, Paris.
Turnovers piling up for both teams here in this one. Pretty
Yeah, they
sloppy
are.
first half. We approach the halfway mark. Tigers still lead it by 5. La Salette ball. Sick, top of the key. Now Holman. Quigley drives baseline. His up and under shot, no good. Good defense from Marcus. Tigers have numbers. Here comes Marcus streaking down, hands it off to Vitale. He lays it off the glass and in. Fast break to perfection for the Tigers there. The lead is back up to 7. Holman, up top it goes to Quigley. Now Agbap, left side. Now Sick, top of the key. Holman, nowhere to go. Looks like a double foul here on Vitale and Agbap.
Double foul. Number 20, James Agabarone picks up his first, team fourth. And number 11, Karen Vitale picks
In
up
that case, it should be a jump ball. It should belong to the Tigers, right?
That's the way I would interpret it, but I'm not sure. Looks like they're going to give it out of bounds to La Salette.
Have to reference the rule book on that one. Nonetheless, La Salette ball. Top it goes to Hanlon. He drives, sick. Nowhere to go. Back to Hanlon. Now Agbat. Holman. Hanlon thought about it, drove instead. Sick picks up his dribble. Good defensive set for the Tigers this trip. And then Quigley's going to be bailed out with a foul there. That'll be 2 on Marcus. Brendan Quigley at the line, sophomore for the Lions. His first free throw is good. Mills will check back in for Marcus. Second free throw coming for Quigley. And short. Rogers with the board. Maddox, Hutchings, Vitale, Mills, Rogers, and Eastham on the floor for your Tigers. Maddox picks up his dribble, now Mills. Elbow to Vitale. Nice find that time for Eastham to Maddox, couldn't finish. Holman had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, he did. Good defense, really.
We approach 2 minutes left. The Tigers still lead it by 6. Hanlon gets it back top of the key. Off a screen, his three in and out. Eastham with the board. Now Vitale looks to push. Hesitates. Rogers finishes 4-2. Good hesitation that time from Vitale to let the defense clear and find Rogers for an easy layup. Minute 40 left, Tigers up by 8. Agbap gets it. Now Holman, right back to Agbap. He's stuck under the rim, tie up, nothing called. Kick out to Quigley. He'll fire a 3, no good. That'll be out of bounds, Tiger basketball. What a great defensive quarter for the Tigers here.
It has been, yes.
Granted, the Tigers have only scored 8 and have given up 7, but La Salette's had a lot of chances here in this second. Full court pressure. Mills to get it in to Maddox.
Oh, Carter's wide open down on the baseline.
Corner goes to Rogers. Back to Maddox. He'll fire a 3. No good. Rogers with the board. He'll be fouled. And that will be free throws for the Tigers for the final minute 9.
Number 2, Dawson Rogers.
24-16, 69 seconds left here in the first half. First free throw from Rogers, good. Dawson gets a second. Trying to think of the last time Tigers made 2 free throws in a row. It's been a hot minute, but they got those 2. Leads it back up to 10. Hanlon drives through traffic, lays it off the glass. He'll head to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be the second foul on one of the Tigers. Either Rogers or Eastham. And it's going to be Carter.
That's Carter's second. And that'll be 4 on the team.
So pair of free throws coming for Brogan Hanlon. Junior for the Lions. Knocked down the first. So Marcus will check in. He's got 2 fouls, replacing Easton with 2 fouls. So you need to get through this final 57 seconds without any more fouls on the Tigers. Second free throw from Hanlon. Knocks them down, or knocks them both down. And the Lions will take a full timeout. We will as well. Be right back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
57 seconds left here in the half. Tigers will lead it 26-18. They'll have the basketball out of this timeout. Stay tuned for a halftime show. We will bring you the PHS Pep and Alumni Band here this evening. And we'll come back later on in the half with the first half stats. Mills, Vitale, Rogers, and both Hutchings on the floor for the Tigers. Maddox will walk it across. Now the Lions go into a 2-3 zone. Tigers look to Easton clock. Protect that 8-point lead. Maddox will hold. Half a minute left. And the Lions match up. Mills. As we approach 10 seconds, Tigers getting into their offense now. Hutchings to Marcus. Back to Maddox. Corner it goes to Mills. Back to Maddox. 3 seconds. Mills will fire a 3 from the corner. No good. Back to iron. But the Tigers lead it 26-18 as we head to the half. We'll be back with the Lucan and Sackerider halftime show, but we will step aside and let you enjoy the PHS Pep and Alumni Band.
Each year, the Illinois High School Football Coaches Association comes out with their year-end awards. This year, we have 3 Tigers earning accolades from the association. First, the IHS FCA Academic All-State Awards. In order to earn All-Academic, the individual must be a first-team All-Conference player and have at least a 3.5 GPA. The 2 Tigers earning this award for the 2025 season are Drake East And unable to attend due to IHSA wrestling sectionals, Logan Curl. Also receiving All-State recognition for the 2025 season as All-State honorable mention is Carter Krippus. Carter was one of 16 players selected for this award in Class 3A. Carter was a first-team all-conference running back and broke the school record for rushing touchdowns and points scored in a season. Let's give a round of applause for these outstanding performances, both on the field and in the classroom, by these Tiger football players.
About 3.5 minutes left here in the Lucan and Zach Ryder halftime show. Turn it over to my partner, Lenny Irwin, for some first half stats.
All righty. Thank you, Jeff. For the La Salette Lions, they were 4 out of 5 from the charity stripe for 80%. From two-point range, they were 4 out of 10 for 40%. And from three-point land, they were 2 out of 8 for 20%. I had them committing 8 turnovers in the first half, and they are led in scoring by Brogan Hanlon had 5, Benedict Blood had 4, 3 points apiece for Lance Holman and Owen Whitehead, 2 points for J.P. Akban, and 1 point for Brendan Quigley. That totals their 18 points. For the Tigers, I had us committing 7 turnovers in the first half. We were 6 out of 11 from the charity stripe for 55%. We were 7 out of 15 from two-point land for 47%. And 2 out of 9 from three-point range for 22%. We were led in scoring by Dawson Rogers with 9. Then it drops down to 6 for Maddox Hutchings, 4 points for Marcus Hutchings, 3 points for Braylon Mills, 2 points for Carrick Vitale, and 2 points for Carter Eastham. That totals our 26, and that's a score at halftime. Your Tigers 26, La Salette Lions 18.
We'll give you a break from listening to our voices. Let you enjoy the PHS Pet Band for the rest of this halftime show.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
We're set to begin third quarter action. It'll be Tiger basketball. They enjoy an 8-point lead, winning the second quarter as well as the first. Won the first one 16-9 and won the second one 10-9. Vitale off a pair of screens. He'll fire 3, no good, short. La Salette with the board. Cruz across the timeline. Top it goes to Agbap. Into the block to Blood. He's pump fakes, couldn't get the shot to fall, and Maddox hit right across the face there.
He got clobbered.
That'll be a foul early on against the Lions.
That'll go against Blood.
Nearly drew blood on that foul.
Yeah, he did. His second, team's first.
Marcus to inbounds. Gets in. Finally to Eastham. Now Marcus streaking down the court. Left side it goes to Rogers. Marcus from the right elbow. Down the corner it goes to Eastham. He finds Marcus cutting. Kicks it out to Rogers. Rogers drives. Jump shot from 8 feet. No good. Eastham with an offensive board. He'll head back to the line. Eastham piling up the offensive rebounds tonight.
22. Agbach picks up the personal, his second. Well, they got him for his first. I got him for 2, though.
Last name spelled A-G-B-A-P-U-R-U-O-N-W-U. Good luck pronouncing that. Eastham couldn't get it to fall. Rogers going to be called over the back.
Go over the back. Yeah, that's going to be his.
Unless there's a lane violation. Looks like there's a lane violation, so Eastham will have another chance.
All right. Well, that'll good. That'll wipe that foul out. That's a good thing.
And Carter converts. Reprieve builds the lead back up to 10. Nearly stolen away. Trusk has it, kicks it out. He keeps his dribble alive from the elbow, faked it. Cutting to the basket was Cruz. He finishes off the glass. Tough shot there. Marcus gets the ball in to Vitale. The Lions continue their full court pressure. Maddox, corner goes to Eastham. Oh, thought Rogers was going to streak to the basket instead. Threw the ball out of bounds, turnover Tigers. Right idea, just the wrong execution there. 6.5 left here in the third. Tigers lead it by 8. Cruz. And it's silly foul on Marcus. That'll be number 3.
First foul, number 4, Marcus Hutchins, his third.
Yep, that'll be his third. Team's first this quarter.
Cruz near midcourt. Sets the offense. Agbap. Trask. Back to Cruz. Whitehead. Passing the block to Blood. His shot's
Yep,
blocked.
that's going to be a foul against Eastham. That'll be his third.
2 leading scorers for the Tigers, both with 3 fouls apiece. We still got 6:09 left in the third.
At the line, shooting 2, Blood.
Student section of the Lions sits down while their teammates are shooting free throws. 2 shots coming for Benedict Blood. First one off the back iron.
Checking with the Paris, number 1, Braylon Mills.
Mills will come in for Eastham.
Eastham.
Second free throw coming for Blood. Alvin rolls out. Mills off of him, or excuse me, off of La Salette, out of bounds. It'll be Tiger ball. Tigers finally do get it across. Vitale in the corner, back to Mills. Top to Maddox. Rogers all alone right side. His shot just inside the three-point line. Maddox with the board, has it stolen away by Mills. Braylon's going to take an extra step. He was fouled. That's what led to that trouble.
Yeah. He was trying to go up with the shot, and they had his arms.
It's another turnover for the Tigers. They still have an 8-point lead. Agbap, he'll drive, slash off the glass, no good. Vitale pulls it down. Now Maddox will run it up. Hutchings trapped, down Mills. Back to Maddox. As we approach 5 minutes here in the third, Maddox steps into a 3, straight on, no good. Cruz with the board. Ice cold shooting for both teams here in the third. There's a long 3 from Whitehead, no good. Battle for, pulled down by Blood, goes back up, no good. Now Mills, Tigers have numbers. Harassed from behind, finally a foul called. They missed about 5 opportunities to call a foul on that trip down, but they finally got one. It'll be on Cruz.
Team third, at the line shooting 2 for Paris, number 1, Braylon Mills.
First free throw is good for Braylon. Quigley will check back into the lineup, replacing Trask. Mills second off the back iron. Agback tracks it down. 29-20, Tigers on top. 4.5 left here in the third. Agback crossover, gets to the left side. Shot partially blocked by Rogers. Tigers have fast break ahead. Marcus saves it. Vitale's trapped in the corner now. Gets it up to Mills. Mills will fire a three. Good, Braylon. Mills with the Tigers' 12-point lead once again, matching their biggest lead of the game. Halfway through the third. Blood in the paint. Hard off the glass, no good. Rogers with it. Good dribble up left side. Mills faked a three. Had a pocket pick that time by Cruz. Whitehead drives, and foul will be called.
I think that one might go against Carrick. Yep. That'll be his third now.
The trio of Tigers with 3 fouls in this one. The kick, it'll stay with La Salette. Cruz gets it up top to Hanlon. That pass is not touched by anybody, just thrown out of bounds. Turnover for La Salette.
Wow. I got them for 9.
Maddox jumped into the passing lane that time, pulled his hand back. Ball sailed out of bounds. Tiger ball. Looking to add to this dozen-point lead. Mills. Back to Maddox. Into Marcus. He kicks it out. Rogers from 12 is good. Dawson Rogers. Biggest lead of the night for the Tigers at 2 touchdowns, 34-20. Off the hands of the Lions and out of bounds. Unforced error number 2 for the Lions on back-to-back trips.
Another turnover.
So James Agback will check in, as will Henry Sick. Full court pressure once again from the Lions. La Salette and Tigers do have 3 common opponents this year. La Salette beat all 3 of their opponents that the Tigers faced: Chrisman, Oblong Palestine, Hudsonville, and Marshall earlier this week. Carrick Vitale catches the ball on the pass from Marcus and finishes.
From Marcus Hutchings.
Marcus with the assist on that. Tigers lead is 16. 2:45 left third quarter. Sick. Top of the key it goes to Holman. Now Quigley to Agback. Back to Sick. Quigley drives, knocked off the block there. Shot hit nothing. Tigers have it. They have numbers. Mills faked a 3. Back in the corner goes to Marcus. He drives. Shot off the glass. No good. Tough shot. Rogers with the putback. Ball's batted and controlled by the Lions. Boy, 2 good looks there for the Tigers.
Yeah, there was. One of them should have won.
Hanlon will slow things down for the Lions as we approach 2 minutes here in the third. Crossover. Euro step through the paint and lays it off the glass. First points in a hot minute for the Lions. Maddox looking for help in the backcourt. Rogers gets to Marcus, who finds Vitale. He's hammered.
Oh, man, he got hammered. And no, are you kidding me? Wow.
Just take the P out of your whistle if you're not going to blow it on that one.
Might as
he
well.
was hammered.
Man.
Minute 43, Tiger ball. 36-22 lead. Maddox top. Now Mills. Now Marcus. Mills all alone in the corner. Better pass. He would have had a 3. Rogers. No, nice find that time. Backdoor cut for Marcus Hutchings. 38-22, and La Salette wants a full timeout. We'll keep it right here for the PHS Pep Band to be back. Minute 21 left. Tigers up by 16. Timeout taken by La Salette. They trail by 16, 38-22. Minute 21 left here in the third. Tigers on a 12-4 run here in this third quarter to take control of this one. La Salette ball. Hanlon off a pair of screens. Now Sick to Agbap. Back to Hanlon. Holman off the pick and roll. That's shut down by the Tiger defense. Agbap. Under a minute left here in the third. Hanlon. Little give and go that time, and tough catch.
Yeah,
out of bounds.
Lost his balance and stepped out. That'll be a turnover. I got them for 11 now, and we got 10. So
Tigers look to break the press. They do. Marcus attacks. That's be an offensive foul.
Yep.
So that'll be 4
That's
on Marcus.
4 on Marcus. His defense, though, that defender wasn't set. I know Marcus plowed into him, but the defender still wasn't set.
Yeah, it's a shot that he probably could have easily sidestepped the defender and laid it off the glass. Of course, that will come with more experience. Marcus just a freshman. Half a minute left here in the third. Hanlon goes one-on-one with Maddox. Agbap gets it down low. Bounce pass in the paint to Holman, who finishes. Maddox gets it in finally. 10 seconds left here in the third. Mills takes off. Down to 5. The tallies. I'm not sure they're aware of the clock. He'll force up a 3. No good off the back iron. We'll head to the fourth, where your Tigers lead at 38-24. Enjoy the PHS Pep and Alumni Band as they play our school song. We'll head to the fourth. Tigers with a 14-point lead over the La Salette Lions. It will be Lions basketball here as we start the final 8 minutes. Once again, we'll be back on the air on Monday evening as Lady Tigers begin the postseason portion of their season. They will face Effingham St. Anthony. The Lady Tigers hosting Class 2A Regional at Paris High School. Hanlon handling things at the top. Mendoza, his first appearance of the ball game. Sick steps into a 12-foot jumper, no good. Gets his own board after a tip. Hanlon thought about it. The La Salette coach is calling a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout.
Once again, the PHS Pep Band. Short and sweet. All right, La Salette basketball. They look to get it in. Hanlon has it. Agbap, top of the key. Back to Hanlon. Back to Agbap. Puts the ball on the floor. Mendoza dives for it, picks it up. La Salette will retain possession. Agbap straight on three, no good. Diving on the floor. Maddox has control of it, but was out of bounds. Bodies all over the floor.
They are.
They're going to call it out of
I don't know
bounds
how.
on La Salette.
I guess we're going to end up with it. So
Apparently the Lion had a foot out of bounds when he touched the basketball. That's what we'll go with anyway. Vitale has it. Back to Maddox. First minute spent on the left side of your screen.
oh, we threw that away, man.
So Agbap kicks it out to Hanlon. His shot, no good. Mills, tough rebound that time. Maddox comes back. Eastham streaking on the right side. Looking for contact, none there. Couldn't finish. Never really had a handle on that. Still scoreless here in the fourth. We're a minute and a half in. Hanlon looking to go one-on-one against Maddox, and it hasn't worked tonight.
There's another turnover.
So Maddox pushes. Mills off the tip. Gets it back to Maddox. Tigers will settle in their offense. Maddox near the logo. Hopefully the Tigers work it for a good look here. No reason to force the offense here. They tried to, but Vitale was fouled from behind.
Yeah, I think that's going to go against number 30, Mendoza.
La Salette foul number 30, Zeke Mendoza, his second.
That'll be his second. Team's first this quarter.
La Salette number 10, Marco.
So Agback, Cruz, and Whitehead back on the floor for the Lions.
Agaparo. And number 24, Owen Whitehead.
Maddox to inbound underneath his own basket. 2-3 zone from the Lions. He gets it back. Hustles up top of the key. Right back to Mills, all alone. His three's good. Braylon Mills.
Mills for three from Maddox Hutchins.
Hanlon steps into a three, straight on. No good, back iron. Mills, skies, keeps it alive. Tracks it down. Effort rebound that time from Braylon Mills. Now Vitale, nowhere to go. Finds Rogers underneath. Tipped twice last time by
I
Rogers.
think Rogers got a finger on it. He didn't aim to, but
It's just instincts.
yep.
Just can't pull that paw back. Biggest lead of the night for the Tigers at 17. 5:20 left. There's a three from the left wing.
Whitehead.
It's good by Whitehead. Mills and Maddox playing pitch and catch here in the backcourt. Down middle it goes to Vitale. Rogers, nowhere to go. Back to Mills. He spins baseline. Finds Vitale in front of the rim.
He had to be fouled.
Yeah, nearly blocked by Mendoza, but he's going to be whistled for the foul instead.
Mendoza, his third, team second. But the line shooting two for Vitale.
So Vitale will shoot two. Holman will check in after the first free throw. Carrick knocks down the first.
Number 33, Lance Holman.
Tigers extending their lead with their leading scorer on the bench. Marcus Hutchings has 4 fouls. Vitale will have a second. Rolls around and out. Rogers keeps it alive to Eastham. Now Mills clears it to Maddox. Tigers look to Eastham clock here. We approach 4.5 minutes left in the game. Rogers drives baseline, off his foot, out of bounds. Just an unforced turnover there.
That's 13 for us.
Cruz will bring it across. Left side it goes to Whitehead. Back to Cruz. Now Agbap. Cruz drives. He's double teamed, nowhere to go. Poked out of bounds by the Lions, or excuse me, by Rogers. He'll stay with La Salette. Cruz has it in the corner. Agbap streaking through the lane, nowhere to go. Couldn't finish. Cruz puts it back, no good. Tracked down in the corner by Mills. He's tripped. That'll be another foul on La Salette.
La Salette foul number 10, Marco Cruz, his third, team third.
Marco Cruz picked up the personal, his third, team's third.
The Marcus will check in for Braylon. Looks like they might have knocked knees or something on that. Braylon kind of limping as he comes off the court. Maddox looking to get across, finally does. Now Vitale. Back to Maddox. He holds at the logo. 3:40 left in the game. Tigers in control here by 15. Tigers playing keep away here. Now Rogers. He'll drive, slash, off the glass, no good. Lions with the board. Whitehead loses the handle, out of bounds. Another unforced error for the Lions.
That'll be 14 for them.
Now Vitale. Maddox back to Carrick. He clears the backcourt. Rogers, back door. Into the paint, nowhere to go. Back door to Marcus, kicks it out to Easton, back to Vitale. Vitale to Marcus.
Look
Maddox,
out.
triple team that time. Avoids the turnover. Maddox gets it back. Now Rogers. He's going to the rim. He's hammered. He'll head to the line.
La Salette foul number 3, Benedict Blood, his third.
Blood picks up his third.
At the line for Paris, number 2, Dawson Rogers.
Mendoza will
team's
check
fourth.
back in here. Tigers yet to commit a foul here in the fourth. Rogers' first free throw, no good.
Checking back in for La Salette, number 30, Zeke Mendoza, replacing number 33, Lance Holman.
Dawson gets the second. The full timeout for the Tigers.
Timeout, Paris.
We'll step aside once again, let you enjoy the PHS Pet Band. Coach Brinkley using the timeout there. His squad enjoys a 16-point lead. 2:35 left in this one. Tigers looking for that 12th win of the season. They'll be wrapping up the regular season portion of their schedule this week. We'll get to that here in just a bit. Cruz with it, right side to Whitehead. He'll fire a quick three, no good. Rogers tips it out of bounds. It'll stay with. Ooh.
I think it's going to be Paris ball. I think Mendoza tipped it last.
So Tally has it, backcourt. Starters back on the floor for the Tigers. Now Rogers to Maddox. Vitale, opposite corner to Eastham. Now Maddox, 2 minutes left in the game. Tigers eating precious time off the clock. They've done most of this fourth quarter. There's a foul.
That's going to be on 10. That's going to be Cruz.
That'll be free throws
That's
for the
his
Tigers.
fourth.
At the line for Paris, shooting 2, Carrick Vitale.
Carrick's 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe tonight. Oh, man, just missed that one.
Sure, you might appreciate a little bit of noise. Dead silent here as he shoots a second.
Got it.
Gets the second. Biggest lead of the night for the Tigers at 17, under 2 left. Nearly stolen away, and it is. Vitale, he probes, he drives. Passes the ball to Marcus. It's a foul. It doesn't matter if it's on the floor or not. Tigers are going to shoot 2.
Also left foul, number 24, Owen Whitehead, his first.
Whitehead picks up his first.
For Paris, number 11, Carrick Vitale.
Carrick will shoot 2 more. Made that one.
First
That
one
makes
is
him 7 for tonight.
Henry Sick will check back in for La Salette.
Placing number 24, Owen Whitehead.
He knocks down the pair. 46-27. Minute 45 left. Agbap drives. Rogers skies over him.
Yep.
Fouled him on the way down, so it'll be 2 free throws coming for JP Agbap.
Paris foul, number 2, Dawson Rogers, his first, team first. At the line, shooting 2, number 22, Agbapa.
Pretty amazing the way Dawson plays. That's his first foul of the game. He's usually in the mix and
Yeah, he is.
physical all throughout. So Agbap, his first free throw is good. Coach Brinkley wants a timeout. We'll take one as well and be right back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
He likes it.
Welcome back to Tiger Basketball. Josh Lamore being honored. He advances to the HSA State Finals in wrestling. Will take place next weekend. Congratulations to Josh.
I believe we could have used him on the basketball court, maybe. He's got some pretty good size to him.
The free throws, or the second free throw coming for JP Agbap. Minute 39 left. Tigers on top, 46-28. He converts them
Made
both.
him.
Marcus in the backcourt. Off the screen from Eastham. Up ahead it goes to Maddox. Now Eastham. Vitale will be fouled and head back to the line.
That's going to be 5 on Cruz.
Lost left foul, number 10, Marco Cruz, his 5th.
He fouls out of the ball game with just 2 points. So
Shooting 2, number 11, Carrick Vitale.
We wait for the substitution. Coach Rostio taking his time getting the sub in. James Agbap will take his spot. Vitale with the first of 2 is good. Tigers will win their 12th game of the season. La Salette will lose just their 6th, and Vitale with his own lane violation there, erasing that second free throw. Zach Bapp across the timeline. Gets it back. He drives into Easton.
Oh, good
Carter
block
with a
by Carter.
Avoiding that 5th foul. Corner it goes to Marcus. Tigers take the air out of it here these final 65 seconds. Vitale nearly has it stolen. Instead gets it to Marcus. Vitale keeps his dribble. Now Rogers. He goes to the deck, stepped out of bounds. Another unforced error there for the Tigers. .40 seconds left. La Salette ball. They trail by 16. Blood just lowered his head.
Yeah, he did.
Right into the chest of Easton. That's going to be all for Carter.
That's only his 4th.
Okay, perfect. Blood trying to pick up the first down. Since I don't know any rugby terms, we'll use that. Lowered his head right in the chest of Carter. He's at the line. His first one is good. Second one rattles out. Half a minute left, 47-30. Tigers lead it. Maddox looking to dribble out the clock here. Now Vitale down to 15. Looks like Carrick will dribble out the clock. The final 5 seconds will run off. 47-30 Tigers with their 12th win of the season. They move to 12-16 while the La Salette Lions fall to 22-6. We'll let you enjoy the PHS Pep Band one last time and be back with the final stats and thoughts from Coach Brinkley here on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue.
Welcome back to the Paris Sports Network, where your Paris Tigers are victorious over the La Salette Lions to get their 12th win of the season with a 47-30 victory. We're joined now by Tiger head coach Chase Brinkley. And Coach, what a recovery. You know, just 18 hours ago we were down in Mount Carmel battling our guts out down there, and then come home, and boy, what a defensive performance for your Tigers today.
For sure, yeah. No, I questioned it after last night. You know, even last night, I didn't think our attitudes and our effort was there, but even whenever it wasn't there, it was 16-13 at halftime. We've had a hard time getting shots to fall, but tonight they did. It helped whenever Maddox comes out and just nails a three right off the bat and kind of gets the crowd into it from, you know, they're already into it, but then it just got even louder. And, you know, it's nice to have a crowd like this and the Hall of Fame night and the alumni band, and it is loud. It's always nice to be back in Eveland, but it's nice to, I told the boys, it's nice to, I think our defense has been really good for the past 3 or 4 games, but shots haven't fallen, and it's hard to get them to trust and believe. You know, we've kind of not changed our whole philosophy, but done some things differently, and, you know, just keep telling them to keep chipping away and keep trusting the process. And it's nice to see things come to fruition whenever they do. And again, this is a really good La Salette team that is 22-5 coming into this one, and they've really beat up on some teams, and they are physical, they're big, they're well coached, they do a great job in their zone, they run a lot of different things on the offensive end, they do an excellent job.
Yeah, and you know, you touched on your team's defense, and I'd like to touch on the offensive rebounds that we have. We did a great job on it last night too. We got a lot of bunnies that didn't fall. Kind of the same thing tonight, except we did got a lot of second and even third and fourth chances tonight on the offensive glass. Yeah,
no, and that's something that we calculate every game. Obviously, offensive rebounds, but our go rates. You know, I go back and watch every game and see when that shot goes up, who's going. And we want a 70% go rate from all guys, and we don't have that every game, but that's what we kind of shoot for. You know, there's going to be some shots that you're kind of setting a screen, or you're not engaged, that sort of thing, or it gets late in game and you're tired, and that's why we do it, because, it is such an important aspect of the game is to get those second chance points. That's why everybody, that's why you watch any college game, they'll bring that graphic up, how many transition points, how many second chance points, and it's huge. And I think that's an advantage for us with our athleticism, with our length, and to do it against a team that is as big as La Salette, that shows our focus of the details there. It shows whenever guys are engaged. When you're engaged, and I didn't think that we were super engaged last night, but it shows you're engaged whenever you're getting on the offensive glass, and we did a really good job with it tonight.
Well, just an 8-day gauntlet for you guys, a pair of overtime games, a 2-hour road trip down to Mount Carmel, and then you come back home just a short turnaround later. And for your boys to put out a performance like they did tonight, La Salette is only probably allowing between 30, 35, maybe less than 40 points a game, and to put up 47 here, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, we shared the ball really well, and we got some transition buckets. We attacked their zone. I thought Carrick, I haven't given that kid enough credit. He's done a great job. He's worked so hard, but I thought his intensity defensively, his activity defensively, he was jumping those ball screens. He was really putting pressure on them. Dawson did an unbelievable job when Eastham got in foul trouble. I mean, from the get-go, Eastham did a great job. 3 is a load. I mean, if you go down there and shake that kid's hand, he's built like the Russian from Rocky. Like he is strong, he's physical, and Eastham did an unbelievable job on him. And then whenever Eastham got in foul trouble, Dawson did a great job. Marcus was aggressive in attacking. Mills came in, knocked down a big 3. Maddox was just solid all night, and I thought of all these guys, it was a collective group effort of everybody engaged, everybody locked into the game plan and executed it really well with a lot of energy. So that was it was fun. Like I said, it was fun to see it finally come to fruition and that we got in that win column when we have been playing really good defense. So to have this, yes, we go into a really tough game against Lawrenceville, but it's senior night. It's our last night for the seniors to play on our home floor. And we played tough with them last time we played them. So I hope we have some confidence going into that one. And then we know we play Pena. I've watched a little bit of Pena. They're good. They're 18-win team, 20-win team. I don't know what they've done tonight, but it's a winnable game, but it's going to be a tough game, very similar to a game like tonight.
Coach, a few days off. Let your boys rested up and healthy and set for the stretch run here. We appreciate you stopping by and joining us tonight. Congratulations on the victory against La Salette.
Thanks, guys.
Tiger head coach Chase Brinkley with thoughts on his team's victory tonight. Appreciate you, Coach. I'll turn it over to my partner, Lenny Irwin, for some final stats.
All righty, thank you, Jeff. For the La Salette Lions, from the charity stripe, they were 7 out of 11, 64%. From two-point range, 7 out of 24 for 29%. Three-point land, they were 3 out of 13 for 23%. Let's see, their leading scorer would have been Owen Whitehead. Nope, Brogan Hanlon had 7. Whitehead had 6. Then it drops down to 5 apiece for Benedict Blood, 5 for Lance Holman, 4 points for J.P. Akbuck, and 2 points for Marco Cruz, and 1 point for Quigley. They committed 15 turnovers in the contest. For your Tigers, we had 14 turnovers in the contest. We shot 14 out of 24 from the charity stripe for 58%. We were 10 out of 23 for 43% from two-point land and 4 out of 13 for 31% from three-point range. Our leading scorer tonight was Dawson Rogers with 12, 10 for Braylon Mills, 9 points for Carrick Vitale, 6 apiece for the Hutchings brothers, and 4 points for Carter Eastham. Totals are 47. That's the victory. 47 Tigers, 30 La Salette.
10 big points off the bench for Braylon Mills. Great performance from him.
Yep.
That's going to do it for us here from Eveland Gym. We'll be back on the air Monday evening. And the pregame show will start at 7:15 as your Lady Tigers begin postseason play. They will face Effingham St. Anthony, 7:30 tip-off schedule for that. So for my partner, Lenny Irwin, I'm Jeff Chambers. We wish you a very happy Valentine's Day and enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday. You've been watching Paris Tiger basketball here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been watching Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elston State Farm Insurance, Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Crispin Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.